Welcome to Friendly Math 101. Today our lesson is on writing linear inverse equations. Let's take a look at our first example. Here we have a linear equation. The first thing we're going to do is switch our x and our y values. So we have x equals 2y plus 7. After that, we're going to solve for y using inverse operations. So we'll subtract 7 from both sides, and it zeroes out here. We get x minus 7 equals 2y, and then we'll divide to isolate the y. So we'll get the inverse of y is equal to x minus 7 over 2. If that's confusing, you could definitely break up your answer into x over 2 minus 7 over 2. And so that would actually be a 1/2 x minus 7/2. Let's take a look at our next example. Again, the first step we'll do is switch our x and our y values. And then we're going to use inverse operations to solve for y. So first we'll add 4 to both sides to get rid of our constant. It zeroes out here. We have x plus 4 is equal to 1/3 y. To get rid of 1/3, we would multiply by the reciprocal. So that's multiplying by 3 over 1. So we're going to multiply this by 3 over 1. We're going to multiply over here by 3 over 1, which is really just 3. So we get y by itself. We have to distribute over here. We'll get the inverse of y is equal to 3x plus 12. Let's take a look at one more example. Our first step is going to be switch your x and y values. And now we're going to use inverse operations to solve for y. So subtract 11 from both sides, and we get x minus 11 equals negative 3y. And then here we have to remember we're dividing by negative 3. So over here we have to divide by negative 3. This is going to look a little bit tricky because we're dividing by a negative. So I'm just going to say that this negative goes with the numerator, and we'll get negative x minus 11 equals, over 3. Or we could break that apart and say negative x over 3 plus 11 over 3 because we distributed the negative. Alright, so that concludes our lesson on writing linear inverses. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. And for more math tutorials, subscribe to our channel, Friendly Math 101.